What's up, guys? It's Brian here, and today I'm bringing you guys another custom showcase, but this isn't of Clone Troopers or anything Star Wars related. This is actually a follow-up video to a video I made last year showcasing my custom Jaws Orca. If you want to see the full video of the boat, check the link in the description below and the end card of this video. But I mentioned in that video, if you have seen that video from last year, I mentioned that the figures were not done at all. And so recently, I finally got around to finishing my Jaws figures. So I have the three main characters from Jaws here. I've got Brody, Captain Quint, and Matt Hooper. I'm going to show you guys them in great detail. They are much improved from the last time that you saw them. So let's just jump right into it. So starting off with Police Chief Martin Brody, played by Roy Scheider in the movie. You can see his character to the right of the minifigure right now. He was the easiest one to make because I actually had all the pieces on hand, but what I did with these guys was, when I made the original figures, I borrowed pieces from current figures, so what I wanted to do was order all the pieces on Bricklink so these guys could be separate entities, because I was borrowing Han Solo's legs, and I wanted to give him his legs back, so I ordered all the pieces online, just to make it a little better. But I gave him the tank from the famous scene in the movie. If you haven't seen Jaws, well, it's at the end of the movie, he uses the tank. But this is the minifigure I came up with, and he's actually very similar to last year's figure, as you can see right here. The only difference is that he now has glasses that have been painted on him in a metallic silver. Whoa, that went really blurry. Now, is that going to refocus? Yes, it will. Well, anyway, you can see his glasses. It's actually better that I keep it far away so that so that you don't see all the mess-ups on there. But he has thick glasses in the movie, so it makes sense to give him the thick glasses. So what I did to make this figure is I gave him Emmet from the Lego Movie's hair with a little cowlick. I think it works really well. The the Nova Corps trooper from Guardians of the Galaxy, and I actually had to repaint the eyebrows on them as well. I forgot about that. And in the back of it, I had to shave off the strap because it was showing through the hair. So I shaved off the strap. I just scraped it off with a file, and his torso is just a plain black torso with the life preserver on him, which he wears in the movie because he's afraid of the water. But this is actually a better depiction of Brody, and he's got the old blue Han Solo legs with the belt and everything. So I think this Brody came out really well, and he came out well when I first made him, but I just had to add his glasses onto him. So that is Police Chief Martin Brody. And next up, we've got Matt Hooper, who is played by Richard Dreyfuss in the movie. You can see Hooper's character right here as well. This one was relatively difficult because of the hairpiece. Now, the torso and legs, I'll explain later, but they're exactly the same as the previous minifigure, which you can also see right here. They're the same, and so is the face. It's actually Obi-Wan's face, but I had to paint the glasses on him as well, because all these figures have glasses, because everybody in the 80s, or the 70s rather, wore wire glasses. So he's got actually painting on both sides of his glasses. He's got his alternate angry face, which is Obi-Wan, but, you know, he needed the glasses to become Hooper. And then this hairpiece, I believe, is from the old Harry Potter line. It's an interesting shaped hairpiece. It's actually, you can better see the shape on him. But it was very difficult to find an accurate hairpiece for Hooper, because he's got some crazy hair, going back to that picture of Richard Dreyfuss. He's got some crazy hair, so this, it worked. It worked well enough for him. He's got his camera for his famous scene in the movie where the shark is circling the boat, and all he wants to do is get a picture of it. So I'll get the camera out of there real quick. And he's got a plain light blue torso with the regular tan flesh-colored hands. And then these legs are actually from an old Knights Kingdom set. They were King Matthias's legs. And that's like an off blue for the hip piece. But I think they work well. I tried some alternate pants for him, but none of them really worked, and I decided to stick with the original. So that is Matt Hooper. Obviously, the two improvements that were made to him were the glasses and the hairpiece. And last, but certainly not least, my favorite from these Jaws custom figures is Captain Quint, played by Robert Shaw in the movie. And if you remember the video from last year, this guy got a major upgrade. But first of all, I want to show you Quint himself from the movie, Robert Shaw. He's got the army color, what am I saying? The green jacket with the blue shirt underneath it, and the sideburns, mustache, and his tan ball cap. So that's Quint, and I'm going to show you the figure from last year. And yeah, it's a really big difference. He needed some major upgrades. So starting off, the only thing that I kept on him is his black legs, his black pants, because that's accurate to the movie scene. The torso, this is actually an Endor Rebel Troopers torso. I believe it was actually from the Shuttle Tidarium set from 2015. This is a torso from that Endor Trooper, and it works very well for Quint. He's got some nice belts and some bandoliers, but even the shirt color underneath it works perfectly for Quint. He's got this little rifle. I'll take that off for now, just so you can see Quint a little bit better. And his head was also very difficult, but I had to really customize it, because I'm going to take the hat off, because the hat's just there. So the headpiece is actually this headpiece. I'm going to show you this right next to it. I don't know what figure it came from, but I found it on Bricklink. I went through every single headpiece on Bricklink. It was really a pain in the butt. But I knew it needed work. It worked well enough on its own, but I needed to make it gray. So I painted the sideburns all the way down in the gray color. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. I painted his mustache gray. I shaved off with the nail file. I shaved off the goatee on the bottom because he doesn't have a goatee. Painted his eyebrows gray, and then I completely got rid of the alternate face. And I just painted him gray all the way around. So that way, when he has his cap on, you can't see the double-sided face, and he's got his gray hair underneath it, which I think works really well, because like he didn't really need the alternate face, plus Quint's the type of character that is just so straight-faced at all times, or he's laughing at something. So having just one face for him works very well, and also, this figure works if he doesn't want to wear his cap, because actually in several scenes in the movie, he's not wearing his cap, so the gray hair works very well. This paint took forever to dry. It was so thick, but I layered it on the back. I really shouldn't have layered it that thick, but that's Quint, and this is my favorite minifigure. When this figure was finished, when I first put the hat on him, after I finished painting his face, I just kind of giggled to myself. I was so happy with how it came out. It's my favorite custom figure that I've probably ever done at this point, even maybe more so than my clones, because this is the most accurate, I think, out of all of them. So this is the one I'm most proud of. This is Quint, and I think he came out really cool. So finally, my Jaws figures are officially complete. The boat is still kind of a work in progress. However, it's 99% finished. I'm not going to show the whole thing now because I want you to go check out the video showcasing the full boat and my explanation of how I tried to make it a LEGO Ideas project, but that didn't work out. So go check that out. Top link in this description, first end card you see on this video. Go check out the Jaws boat because it's really cool. And once I'm done with it completely, I'll release another update. I've been updating it a little bit. I've been giving it some more details here and there, but it's not completely finished yet, and it was close to finished in the last video. So go check that out. But thank you guys very much for watching, even though this is not a Star Wars video. Leave me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and if you like these custom figures of mine, leave me a comment down below. Which of these figures is your favorite? I still like Quint, personally. And once again, like, have you seen Jaws? Do you enjoy other movies besides Star Wars? Leave all thoughts down in the comment section below. And be sure to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. So thanks guys very much for watching. This has been Brian from Watermelon Studios. Peace out, guys.